it's HB90 launch day. So I have already been working hard. Ignore this mess because I still have, it's like I worked so hard to get the house clean. But I still have this section that I didn't get a chance to clean, and now we have suitcases everywhere. But we're gonna ignore that for now because I don't have time to deal with it. I am excited because the class is open. It is 10. Ooh, it's 11 already. So I have been working on getting ready, getting the kids ready to church. So they went to church with George this morning, getting the sales page and everything else, like going through the emails again, double checking the sales page, the course website, making sure all the videos are ready to go, all the links are ready to go, kind of back and forth with Renee all morning. It's always really fun to think about this new group of students coming in and just how much I know that this course changes people's lives. Like I'm truly not just saying that. You can vouch for me down in the comments, those of you that have taken this class. This class is born out of my own feelings of no matter how much I do, it's never enough. And just feeling paralyzed of knowing which steps to take next because it feels like there's just so many things to do I can't choose. And this is a method step by step that shows you how to take your dream life and then figure it out one tiny task at a time. And it just feels more peaceful and exciting. Again, here's what my Kanban boards look like right now. I kind of updated them a little bit. And actually, I get to go update right now because we've got cart is open. So that is done. And now I'm about to go work on NaNoWRIMO Diaries video number 25, the goals planner and the other planners. And this is going well over here. This is a mirror of shadows. So obviously might not get to that this quarter, but that's the thing about HB90 is like, you don't have to finish everything. You don't have to be perfect, but this at least is focused work, and everything that is done is moving me toward a result that I want, an outcome that I want. So I don't have to be perfect to start seeing results. Whereas my life before this I was busy all the time, but it wasn't like that busyness was stacking things in my favor because it was just like a bunch of tasks. This way, it's like all of your tasks are leading you toward the outcome you're trying to achieve. And that makes such a difference because each task compounds and finishes projects and gets things done and moves the needle and increases your subscribers or your income or your sales or your next book or whatever. And it all works in synergy rather than just like 100 different disconnected things to do. And that for me has been the power of it. So if you have any questions, feel free to email me or leave a comment down below. I'll be checking all the comments, but that's just the first step of today's business. My phone's at 6% because I did not charge it last night. Here is my to-do list. Let's do it like this so you can see. So I got affiliate email launch, did the launch emails. Now I need to work on all of this pink highlighted stuff, the planner, the vlog edits and stuff like that. I also did a few things on this house side. So I'm not fully unpacked. I haven't done all the laundry or the meal planning. So that will be this afternoon, but I did put away all my makeup, turned on my Google routines, paid off my credit cards, which I do every month towards the end of the month, moved money over from like paying my salary every month. And then work admin stuff, I don't have any of that completely finished, but my reset plan stuff down here, I did more, like I did my laundry, just the kids still have to get done. That's why it's on here twice. Bath, meditation, Pinterest vision board last night, and I just need to do my planning. So I've gotten some stuff done. I'm feeling good about it, but there's still a lot to do. So just going to keep working on the energy of excitement of launch day and bringing in new students. And next, I'm going to work on these blog edits. HB90 is open. My day 25 vlog is edited and currently uploading to YouTube, so it might be up any minute. So we have sort of cleaned off all of the surfaces here in the entryway, and we are stacking books. So that's the next thing on the list. I've got a few more small items. So when I'm going through a list like this, I love to do one big focus task and then check 2 or 3 small things off the list because it helps me feel productive and maintain the momentum. We're also kind of hanging out, and maybe we'll take a break, get a coffee together or something like that, go sit outside, take a few breaks here and there, then get back to it. So the next big thing after these books are stacked and a couple smaller things is the planner. So I'll be working on that most of the afternoon, probably until dinner. So it's very exciting. Already 30 people enrolled in HB90. So welcome to all the new students, and that will be open until December 10th, which is when we get started with the planning. So I hope that you'll come join us. So stacking these up, and like, I can't sell books that are just chunked up. It's like, I don't understand why Amazon doesn't do a better job of packing these, but it's kind of annoying. Like, I always buy extra just in case there's a few that are damaged, but this is 8 of them that are damaged. And so I'm going to have to put in a return and a request for more and hope that they will pay me back for these. Hello again. So it's already 8 p.m. I have finished. So I made a list of all the planner versions that I have to make. It's a total of like 64 versions of the planner. So it's going to be a couple days of work. So I finished the letter size, sent it to proofreader, got it back, made the changes. And then what I do is in InDesign, which is an Adobe program for publishing and workbooks and things like that, I was able to, finalize that core planner, which is I start with the letter version of the Sunday, Monday mix start planner, and then I create all the other planners from that one. So I make sure that one's proofread before I start building the other ones. So this is the way the planner has been for the last year, where you have your goals 1, 2, and 3 and all of your tasks here. And then you also have an important notes for the week. And then you have your projects and tasks and a place to track your task blocks. But some people just don't resonate with task blocks. For some people, it's life-changing. And for other people, it just doesn't work. And so I wanted to give an alternate version. So the planner is basically the same. It's just instead of that, all that like task block, it just says important notes for the week on the entire page. And then you can use it kind of bullet journal style or however you want to use it. And then everything else is basically the same. And in the actual goal setting portion there, I still have the task block pieces there for anyone who wants to use them, but you don't have to use them. But I just figured I would make that weekly page a little different. Which, because of that one change, which happens 13 times because it's each time in the week, I now have created double the planners. And then on top of it, I'm going to do a Monday start version, a pure Sunday start version where the weeks start on Sunday, and then also the Sunday, Monday mixed where the Sunday monthlies and the weekly on Monday. So it's I'm increasing my work exponentially, but I think that it will be more helpful to give you all of those choices. I finished the letter, sent it off to the proofreader, did a little bit of cleaning, spent a little bit of time with the kids. We went out to dinner. Now we're back. Evie's in the bath. It's already past 8, so we're just late on our schedule because we were in Eastern time zone for most of the week. And so we're still getting back to normal, even though the kids have to go to school tomorrow. So I have not done any writing yet, but I will do it after Evie's in bed, and I'm going to get as far as I can with these planners. Usually I'm in the bath, like in the room with her in the bath, but George is doing that part tonight so that I can have a little extra work time. I also, during dinner, multitasking, organized or went through and ordered groceries and did the meal planning for the week. So now I need to actually sit down and do my regular plan But the truth is, sometimes on these super busy weeks, even though I need my plan, sometimes I just have to work off a checklist like this. So we'll see if I end up having time to plan or not. I might do it tomorrow. I also got an order from Procrastiplanner in the mail today, and I'm excited to go through all of that. So lots of fun stuff today. Just very busy. Okay, it's 10. I have made significant progress. I have finished all of the letter versions of the planner, which at this point is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 versions of the planner. I haven't worked on the undated yet, and I'm not sure, since I worked with a collaborator, if I'll be able to get the undated digital planner changed, but it's okay if it stays the same. I haven't started on the goals planner. There are several things that got checked off the list, but a lot of stuff that didn't. And it's getting late. So at this point, I think my son is still asleep. At this point, or still awake. At this point, I need to go and try to get a little bit of writing. Oh, you are still awake. Go to bed. Drew's still awake. At this point, I need to go downstairs and try to do a little bit of writing, and then I need to get in bed before too late because I just can't afford to be low on sleep. So I intended to vlog more today than I did. I have no idea how much footage I have. We'll continue on with kind of day in the life of course creator, author, mom, busy season. And hopefully I'm going to find time to finish this story. At this point, I'm starting to lose hope that I'm going to be able to write a brand new story for this Prolific Works situation. So I might just need to go back to the original thought of adding stuff to my Red story. And, you know, work that you do is never lost. So if you spend time working on a story that you don't get to write for this project, doesn't mean that it'll never get written. So I have, you know, some stuff on my Marco story. I have I have index cards and a little bit of words on that. And so the idea is there. So if I start a subscription, I can throw that in there, and that would be a few weeks worth of content if I want to offer it as a freebie for my website, if I want to expand on it, because I had already thought it could be a full-length novel. And I've wanted to do, for years, I've been talking about the possibility of doing an entire series called Venom, where it would be kind of standalone romances with some of the characters in Venom, like Layla and Marco, Azure, Silas, Riken, just all those good characters. So maybe that will become part of that. I don't know. But I think what I need to do right now is just go downstairs. I didn't really get planning done and some other things, but at least I got groceries and the absolute must-do stuff done. Actually, I didn't mark that off, but I can do that now. Yeah, let me go downstairs and start working on that. Okay, downstairs, I have Red pulled up, which is my werewolf story, and I am just going to jump in and play around with the possibility of adding to it. So I'm going to make a copy of my Google Doc that has it so I don't mess up the original. And I'm going to just start writing. And let's see if we can get this thing to 15K. I'm also noticing I started using tried a new eyeliner today, and it just feels like it's just making its way down my face slowly. So I don't think this one's going to be a win for me. But hopefully the words will be a win. We are up to 50 people signed up for HB90, so I am very excited to welcome everybody in. The Facebook group starts to get more active as people come in and introduce themselves, so that's always exciting, especially on a busy day, to know that, you know, I have this amazing community behind me, that things are moving forward, that we're getting ready to plan together. So I'm going to take that energy and I'm going to put it into the story. I do not want to be up late, so I'm just going to do one sprint and we'll see where we end up. Okay, so I added about 957 words. So funny enough, I got so far ahead early on in Nano, and now it's just been this straight line for a while, and I'm basically at par or around it for the day. So Tomorrow we will try to zoom up towards the 49,000 mark before the end. Cannot believe there's only 4 days left, but that's where we are. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. 4 days remaining, and we either hit the 50K or not. In the end, it doesn't fully matter if you do or not. It's just a goal. It's just an intention. And I think about this all the time, that I used to really beat myself up when I didn't hit a goal on the, the timeline that I expected or whatever. And then I've come to realize, like, from year to year, I don't even remember if I hit the 50K or not, but I remember if I finished stories. And it didn't matter if it happened in November or December or January, but I remember when I finished those stories. And in some ways, it's kind of unfortunate that the travel and the work stuff and this other project to do has sort of derailed me from finishing Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw, because at the beginning of this month, I really hoped and felt, some bit of hope that I would be able to publish this novel before the end of the year. And now it's not looking so good. And I feel frustrated by that, but I also know that I can feel the frustration but not allow it to hold me back in terms of, continuing to move forward. So I am going to get some rest. It's about 10:45, and I'm going to hopefully sleep well. Hopefully everyone in the house sleeps well. We'll be getting up earlier than we have in a week. So hopefully the morning goes well. I'm probably going to go out with my husband to take the kids in tomorrow morning just to help with their routine, and then grab a 7 brew for coffee. And then I'm going to be right back tomorrow on working on this story. I'm going to try to finish this particular story so that I can spend the last 3 days of Nano working on Disappearance of Vanessa Shaw and see how far I can get with that. And then the planners. So all of the letter planners are finished. Now I moved to A5 tomorrow, and hopefully I can get those done as well. So very productive day, and that's it for me. Let me know in the comments if you're still trying for the 50K, if you will surpass the 50K, or if you're not going to hit it, but you're going to keep writing. Let me know. Or if you quit, which is also fine too. So I'd love to hear your updates now that we're kind of back in the swing of things. And I'm already starting to feel that sadness of like, oh, the daily vlogs are almost over. But we have some fun content coming in December too. So, all right, I'll see you all tomorrow. All my love. Good night.